Good morning and welcome to Arts and Crafts on today's task. If there is one thing I have learned from watching the Perkins Brother Builders is that if an item that you specialty need doesn't exist, you can kind of create your own. That doesn't mean get crazy ingenuitive with duct tape. That's not what I'm saying. DIY still means DIR, do it right. But they don't make this in a black, and this is a brick ledger that we need to go on certain spots on the house. So since they don't make it in black, I have bought some Rust-Oleum primer all-in-one. This is gloss, and we're gonna put it on and make it work. Now, you'll only see like that much of it when we're done anyway, if you'll even see that. But I need it there, and we've been searching for flashing products that will work. Now, you can custom have one made, but that costs way more money, and you can end up being weeks out. So since we're right here, we have the product. This is the exact product I need. I just need it in black. So we're gonna paint it today. And we are painting plenty far from the house so that nothing is coming onto that white brick. All at the same time, my excavator is leveling out the front yard, and the footing guys are working over there on the shop. They're working on the shop. My brickers are in the back of the house, which we only have the back and this side to do left, and they are cruising, like faster than I could even imagine. Which makes me run at a very fast pace to keep up with them with materials they need, but it's doable. See, instead of using a laser level, he's gonna put the water level right there. And where the water is the exact same level, will be right here.
Huh?
That's it?
Yeah, it's it.
That's it? That was simple.
You put in your level and this line.
That's amazing.
You change the level on the other side.
Hunter.
Ah, yeah. The snake comes with the brick.
Yeah.
That's the second one we found. I don't know what kind that is. That's the kind that's not sticking around here. You guys, welcome to the back of the house where my masons are going much faster than I can keep up with. So here's the deal. When it comes to doing our thin set brick that we got from Faceables, you have to do a few layers. There is a Tyvek layer below the house that's been wrapped for a few months now. Then they come and lay this thin tar paper and they lay it like shingles. Then they lay metal lap, because they'll do a scratch coat on this. Just like that. That's mortar. It just gets pressed into this, gets pressed into the metal. Then, with that coat nice and smooth and ready, they can start laying our thin brick. But the thing you have to keep in mind is that brick and all these layers do keep water out, but you need to, if water comes down the brick, you got to be able to kick it back out. So the thing we're working on right now is the flashing for all of the windows. On top of the windows is a drip cap. This sits on top, the window sits below, and it kicks out the water over top of the window so the water doesn't go behind. Now all of that is sealed behind there, but we just want to push water. Every scenario with water, you want to just push it away from the house as best you can. So this goes on top of the window. We're starting our way around the back wall of the house. I was able to set our first man door last night. Yeah. Kids are out on school break, so they're here a lot more, which is fantastic. It actually is really fun. But they're here playing today, not here working. So power is currently out in our subdivision because they're working on it, but no fear. Our Rock Pals power pack is to the rescue right there. He's running that drill like it's not even having a problem. So this is some of the last brick we've got to do on the entire house. These two chimneys get brick, and this is a brutal setup. And I know my mason was very reluctant to do it, but he's willing to. But he set up, I mean, this bridge walk of everything, covering it so it wasn't so dirty. I mean, he just takes care of everything, and everybody's tied off. So we're not gonna lose anybody today. These guys are officially tooling the last bit of brick on this entire house. Now, one of our requirements on this house was we wanted brick everywhere, and it is officially everywhere. You can see it clear up on that chimney. Both of them are full brick. The entire house is full brick. Even the pillars are full brick. And it has taken my guys about 4 months to do this. I will say, when it comes to brickwork, the brick itself is a little pricey. It's not bad though. And I will link what we used down in the description. This is a thin brick, and it is excellent material to work with. What is expensive is the labor. And if you're adding up the labor by cost of per square foot, it's not that bad either. What gets expensive is when you're doing the entire house, because that becomes a lot of square footage that has to be bricked. And I will say this, the price did change a little bit when it came to doing my chimneys. And I think that was kind of hazard pay, in all honesty, which I thought was fair because I don't like being up there. They had to be up there for a week straight on scaffolding, hoping they didn't fall off. They were harnessed, but still, it was a little bit difficult. This is the brick all the way, completely done. They go back over it with a brush after they've kind of pressed it in, and then they brush it so it just has this nice kind of rough stroke look. And we did it that way because the brick itself is textured, so we wanted the mortar to have a little bit of a texture as well, not quite smooth. And if we were doing a different brick, I would have gone smooth mortar, but this is what we chose. Then we went with our solid stone sills on the outside, and they look fantastic. Now, one caveat is we had to cut a good chunk of the sill off so that it kind of matched proportionately with this. The sills are built for full brick, and so we had to lop off 1.5 inches on all of them, and it goes to waste, but it just is what it is. So here's the mortar after it's all the way set and finished. It goes and dries pretty white. This is a white mortar, but as it gets laid in, it's fairly dark. You just see all the moisture in it, but it comes out. As it sits out exposed to the sun even longer, it brightens up even more white. You guys, this has been a journey, and we have accomplished a lot. This has been a journey, and my guys have accomplished a lot in getting this entire house bricked, and I am so grateful for them. We've gone from bricking in the freezing cold weather, having to go get water from my neighbors, to now having a well and a pump, plumbed water in, to blistering hot temperatures out here, and finishing up as we move into the house. So if you guys liked today's video, give this a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.